Hello, Leo. How are you doing? This reading is for you, okay? Whenever this reading finds you, it is timeless. So, let's see. Okay. Just gonna clear really quick. Okay. Now I'll use this deck. Okay. Leo. Ace of Feathers. This is the Ace of Swords card. There's something here that you're changing. It's like, yeah. And this is probably a lot of areas in your life. You're realizing that you need to go back and change something in the foundation or something. It's kind of like if you're building a house, right? And I don't know how you build a house, but if you're like mixing cement and you're done for the day and you go to sleep, and the next morning there's a little bit of cement left over, and it's like, should I make new cement? And you use this old cement on one part. And then you make new cement and you keep going, but that one part, you're like, I think it's going to crack. You kind of feel it, but you're like, no, it'll be fine. And then after keep working, you're like, no, I need to go back and fix this now. Because if I wait till I have the whole house built and that cracks, I'm done. So why didn't I just do it right to begin with? There's something like that here going on. And I feel like that's in a project that you're doing, in an area that you're working on in business or something. But it's not just like your job, whatever. It's my job. It's something that you love, that you care a lot about. And you're going back and you're fixing it. And it's almost like you waited a long time because you were like, oh, it's going to take me so much time to go back to fix it. But even in all this time that you waited, you weren't able to complete things in a good way because you still felt this feeling about going back and fixing it. So now you've wasted even more time, you know what I mean? Which, I've done this. So this is why I'm speaking to this. But at the same time, it doesn't matter any time that you've wasted, because it feels like the reward when you are finished is going to be so great. What this is going to do is going to be so great that it's worth it. It's worth it, and it feels like it's going to help a lot of people. And it's something that you really, really care about, and that's another reason why. This could also, it could be that or it could be in a relationship. There's something about getting, like, starting over. It didn't start right. And maybe you're replaying in your head, oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. And that's not even what I think, really. Like, why did I do? And even as you were saying it, you're like, no, that's not what I think. It's not really who I am. Why am I portraying it wrong? And I feel like the other person has things the same. So if there is a love situation that you're like, I don't know, because remember when they said this? Remember when they did this? And then you're also thinking back to things you said and did, but at separate moments. And then there's moments where it's like, no, this is great. Whoa, you're so excited. And then there's moments where you're like, why did I do that? And I don't know about, and it's like, you both were not being your true selves, because I feel like the energy shocked you. Page of Feathers. You're both kind of watching each other. Page of Crystals. The Page of Crystals is the Page of Pentacles, which, the Page of Pentacles, they bring good news. They just do. So it's like your energy is telling you to just watch this situation and see what comes of it. You're just going to watch it and you're going to see what's going to happen here, because you don't know, are you going to walk away? Are they going to walk away? What's going to happen? it's kind of like, I'm not really sure that I should stay, but I'm also not really sure that I should go. So I'm just gonna like hang out, see what happens. I'm not too invested, I'm not like unpacking my stuff, but I'm not leaving either. You know, you just kind of wanna. It's like this energy of seeing what happens. King of Acorns and the Knight of Shells. Okay, so someone wants to come in quickly with romance. They're sure about this, but it's like you need to give them time in order for them to be sure about this. And this is the Nine of Pentacles. They see that you're very established here. I don't really like the way these cards are sitting. Hold on a minute. You have the Three of Crystals. I feel like you're going to get really well acknowledged. And there's the Three of Feathers. Yeah, I felt it. It feels like you're going to get some sort of appreciation for work or for like a job or something like that, or this thing that you're working on. You're going to get acknowledged in some way, or the acknowledgement that you already have, the abundance that you're already creating, there's going to be an increase in that, like here. And like, you're going to be acknowledged for, the bumblebee here works so hard. And the Three of Pentacles talks about collaborating, but it also talks about people seeing that you are worthy to collaborate with. And they are, investing in you to create beauty. On the typical card, they're in a church and it's three people, and one person is creating, a beautiful sculpture that's going to be in this church for, the rest of time. There's still churches up today that, so talk about your creative endeavors, your dreams, not only being able to create them in this 3D reality, but then being immortalized. That's there forever. That's a legacy, So there's a step up that is happening in a dream for you. But you already are established in a way, and a little more is coming, but there's a lot. It's going to keep building. It's going to keep growing. But there's something about not telling people. It's like, I want to go like this. I just want to keep my cards close to my chest. I don't want to let anybody see what's going on. I don't want to tell anybody what I'm working on. I don't want no one to know. No one will know this. It's like those people that, they have this amazing voice, like this wonderful opera voice, but you would like never guess it. They're just like, who's the character in Sing, the pig girl? Rosita. It's like Reese Witherspoon, and she's she's a mom, she's doing other things, and it's like, people forgot that she's a person. And then she goes and she sings and her voice is just so amazing, and then it's like, but I feel like you need to hide this, and I feel like that's a good thing. Spirit wants you to do that, because there's people around you that will take advantage. You have the Three of Shells. That's Three of Cups. Okay. You're going to have a reason to celebrate. A real reason to celebrate. And you might find yourself in some sort of a love triangle situation here. Because, we have the Three of Crystals. We have the Three of Feathers. And we have the Three of Shells. But I don't feel like it's a situation. You have the Moon card here. Something is going to be revealed to you as to how this plays out. So if you have a feeling about something like that, somebody might be trying to meddle into your relationship here. Yeah, you have the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Wands. something is going to be revealed here. You have the star here is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like it's when you reach this sudden achievement. The tower is good. This tower is like, so you're going to have this sudden upsurge in your energy and your creative energy and the endeavors that you're trying to pursue. You're going to have some sort of a something happen here that you're really, really wanting. That you're really, really wanting. Like you're going to get an offer, you're going to get a lot of money, you're going to get a way for improvement that you've been hoping for, but it's through a dream that you want to do. And it could be just minimal at the beginning, but it's going to build and grow to be very big. But the way that it comes in, it's kind of like unexpected greatness, you know? And that's going to show people's true colors here with this moon card. That's how you're going to know. That's how you're going to know. So until that happens, it's kind of like playing your cards close to your chest, because it's like, especially with this, the way the Seven of Swords came out, I already had this eerie feeling, and the Three of Feathers too. So these Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So it's like the way these cards came out, it's nothing to be paranoid about. It's nothing to be, worry yourself about. It's just be aware, because this is the purpose of tarot. Is Spirit wants to give you a message. Why? Because it's going to help you to know that. If you're going on a trip and you're walking and you're going to have to walk across a river and there's no bridge and you can't swim, wouldn't it be nice to, I don't know, bring a floaty, bring a raft? You know what I mean? Be prepared for that. Not worry about it, not, dread it. You could also pick another course. Go, I don't want to swim. I don't like swimming. So I'm not going to walk this. I'm going to drive and tow a boat. When we get to the river, we're going to get in the boat. And that's going to be a fun way along the way. You know what I mean? So it doesn't even mean that you have to continue on this current trajectory here. This is just a warning for you to clean up your own energy here and to say, are you not trusting people around you? Do you have a feeling that you can't trust people around you? Okay, well, when you get that feeling, don't go around people. And don't, maybe you used to share information all the time, and that's a really beautiful thing. Step back from doing that a little bit, and then, you're not going to have to worry about this, or you're going to catch this before it happens, right? So that's the Queen of Crystals here. So interesting that this card is coming out now, and we're talking about this. The Queen of Crystals is the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles has a person for everything. She has everything set into motion, and she knows she knows everything about everyone around her. She is the queen that she knows who your great-grandmother was and what she did in school to her grandmother. And she knows, about your first love. That was like, she knows your hopes and your fears. She knows your abilities, and she knows, she knows everything about everybody. She just does. And she knows who to go to for what. This stuff that's not out there in knowledge, It's like when they had women that would do, witchcraft and potions, but nobody talked about it. It was very hush-hush, but, the queen knew who did that. She knew who to go to. She knew who to send in the middle of the night. She knew not to send them on, on this day, because that's the day when, this happens and other people could find out. Like, she knew who people are and what she could trust them with and what she couldn't trust them with. The boundaries were set up, established, and well maintained. And that's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. Because what happens when some of them becomes famous. In the beginning, they're just out there, they're driving themselves to the bar and to sing or whatever they're going to be famous for. But you know what I mean? And then eventually, one day they show up and there's like 50, I don't know, I was going to say 50 million, but there's more and more people gather. And then one time they get bombarded to the car and it's like, hey, I need security now. Oh, okay. I'll get one security guard. And then eventually, you need a team, and then you need, a manager, and then you need a publicist, and things build and they grow and they build and they grow. So spiritually you're building and you're growing here. And so you're needing people for certain things, and to know who you can trust and to know who you cannot trust. And people will come to you that will fit certain like niches that you need for them to fit. And I feel like that's what's going on with love here, is your partner, if you're with someone, they're going to have to realize a role that they're going to have to take that is different than the focus that they have been focused on. Like maybe it has been more about their job and you giving up to handle other things and their job coming first or something like that. And I feel like there's going to be a shift now or something like that. There's going to be some sort of a power dynamic shift where you're kind of the main person now, and some interaction needs to be different in a way. If you're not with someone, it feels like someone is, you're moving away from a certain kind of energy that you have been involved with because they couldn't handle what's coming up. And that's why it was kind of blocked for you and it wasn't coming through. It wasn't coming through. That's being left out in the cold. That's that Five of Pentacles energy here. But you got yourself right. And then that situation needed to come to an end. Could be a relationship. There's just changes that are going to happen, and then finding that focus again here, finding that balance again here, and maybe taking some time to feel secure again before like moving forward or anything. But ultimately, it's just changing. And for most of you, it's somebody new that's coming in with this Wheel of Fortune here. Change, possibilities, and you have this Two of Shells. So, okay, it could be a Virgo. We have the Lover's card. So love is coming. Could be a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. Let's see more about this love coming out. Okay, I want to clean the cards because I want to get a full picture of what about this love now. About this person. I almost feel like you're not going to know. You're not going to know who you're walking away from, who's coming in, who's going, who's coming back. What the heck? It's like a lot going on. But, it's kind of like I'm just getting your life is a great mystery. And it's one of those books that it's like, you don't see it all till the end. You just, not the end of your life, but it's just like something like that. There's a start here. That's going to be a little bit of a mystery as to what happens with this love. And there's like possibilities. Okay. What about this person? The World. Okay, so they've ended something as well. I feel like you're going to see a lot of similarities in their life as well. They may have lost someone. Some of you lost someone within the past, couple of years, so recently. Or if it just, there is not really a time limit on something like that. It feels recent. And that's, no judgment on that. But it feels like this person also did. So it kind of feels like starting over now. A significance. And them too. Could also be with career. They just had a change in their career or, but this person definitely is not someone that is, I don't want to say beneath you, but beneath you. That's what I want to say. I don't mean it like that, but I just mean it like, this is not someone who, let's say you're, the status level that you have worked and you have manifested and you have achieved, they have similar. It's not like someone who's, just not in a place of manifesting abundance into their life or being able to, take care of themselves or something like that. 2 of acorns. You have they feel reserved. They feel reserved, and it's not that they're not sure. It's just that they have been through some things. They may have even blocked you here. You have the 2 of feathers. So they kind of came in, and then it was like this, I don't know what's going to happen. And then they pulled back their energy a little bit, and then there's the block. Okay? The sun. Wow. They see you for all that you are, and they love the vitality that you bring, and you bring a certain energy to them that nobody else does, and that they don't have. They appreciate you in a way that they haven't before. Queen of Feathers. Somebody's coming into clarity here. Maybe you pulled away. Maybe they pulled away. Who pulled away? Did both of you pull away? I don't know. Okay, so they're showing me like peekaboo, like somebody's playing peekaboo with a child. Or if somebody there's something significant about hide and seek, like if you're with a bunch of kids and you end up playing hide and seek with them. Or if you're watching a movie and you hear about people playing hide and seek, somebody tells you a funny story about when they used to play hide and seek when they were kids or as adults. Something about hide and seek being a sign, or like peekaboo being a sign. I feel like this next person is someone that you're going to have kids with, and there's going to be something significant about these you're both going to be very playful with children. Now, you don't have to necessarily marry someone, and you don't necessarily have to have children. Maybe you will just be watching friends' kids, and you don't know what to do with kids, and so you're like, hey, let's play hide and seek. I don't know. So you don't have to take it so literal, but there's just something significant about that here. You have the 6 of crystals, so that's the 6 of pentacles. Wanting to make sure that this love you're not taking this love if it's not even. I hit a tennis ball to you, you throw it back to me. I hit it to you, you throw it back to me. So it's like, yes, that's a great thing to do, but it's like you don't want to make yourself crazy with it either, right? Just pay attention, but chill as well. Transformation. Yeah, you're learning how to balance that out, because it's kind of like before you overgave them maybe as well, and now you're like, no, warning sign, no, I'm backing away, no, that's a red flag, and it's kind of like, chill. Knight of Shells. Romantic offer. This person is romantic. And they want to be more spiritual. They are more in this. The Shaman is the Hierophant, which you have gotten this before. This may happen in Leo season. It doesn't mean it has to be, that far away. I feel like waiting that far away is like, what? But there's something about the middle of summertime or the beginning of Leo season that feels significant here. And then, there's going to be a victory. There just is. This person likes to celebrate things. They like to celebrate life. They like to go out and do things. They are social. They like to be around other people. And they could usually be the center of attention at a party. And they are friends with everyone. They're engaging. They will give people a reason to celebrate if there isn't a reason to celebrate. They're that kind of a person. They're that kind of person that's like, let's just make this fun somehow. It kind of feels like a goal that this person has that feels like you'll get along with them really, really well. But at the same time, they're very stable, they're very established, and they believe in things and they speak it on what they believe in. You know, there's not really a lot of guessing with this person, but it feels like you bring out a different side of them. You bring out a side of them that's willing to listen and wonder, because they're used to people that they say this is their opinion, this is their opinion, everybody kind of agrees with them, and they kind of just kind of get their way in little situations like that, probably with family, probably in school, probably at work, same way. And that, you know, it's not a negative thing, but it's just an interesting thing because it feels like you kind of make them think a little bit and make them wonder a little bit. You bring out their curiosity of life again and you challenge them a little bit. And that's the energy that I'm getting from this Hierophant card, which is the Shaman card in this deck. So that's really interesting here. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else? I feel like you just feel like getting things in order. Like you feel like these bursts of creativity and you're going to just spend days doing that and kind of dreading when you need to stop and do other things or give your energy to other things. Feels like there is a person that it's going to pop in and out that maybe annoy you. You know, this person just seems to dwell in something that you've already moved away from. And I don't even know if you were ever even in that energy to begin with. But it feels like you're kind of just like, whatever. You know, you kind of entertain that for a little bit, but not even really. Could be an earth sign or a water sign, but it doesn't have to be. But it's like, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Scorpio, Pisces. Am I going blank? Cancer. It's just like this energy of this sign that's coming in and they're going in and but they like, you know, you see them and then they do these things that it's just, what am I doing here? Why am I with this person? You know. And they do things that are maybe triggering. I don't know. Feels like they can't find love and they are jealous of what you have. But they come in with snippy comments and it's kind of like the universe saying, you know, do you want to keep feeding that energy? And I feel like you're making a decision to say, no, actually I don't. So I'm just going to pull away with this Empress energy and you're going to focus on what you want to do, which it feels like organizing things, like moving things around, creating like beauty. Like it feels like, oh, if I put this here and I put that over there and then that's going to look so pretty. And that's just little things like that that are going to make you so happy and bring you so much joy. And just being in your own space, being in your own energy. There's just something to wanting to be on your own. And I feel like it's because nobody else is on your level right now. You go through these like swinging in and swinging out and nobody else is vibing as high as you. Maybe other Leos, maybe Geminis. But other than that, no. And so you're just wanting to spend your time on your own, like focus on like eating healthy and focusing on I want to organize this and focusing on I want to create this and focusing on I want to spend my time of my day doing this. And you may have like connected with nature again recently. Also, you have the Chariot. This could be a Cancer person coming in. You know, you could be moving, you could be going to different places that you haven't gone to in quite some time also. You used to have this fear around a dream, and you're facing your fears. It's like the universe wants you to stop and realize with this High Priestess card, the Transformation card, the Star card, you have done some things here. You have faced your fears. There were things that you said, oh no, I will never do that. No. You couldn't even think about it. You couldn't even talk about it. And now you've made steps and you've conquered things and you've traveled and you're glowing right here. You're in the energy of the sun right now, which is the best energy for you to be in. That's, Leo in all of, his glory. This hummingbird brings new beginnings. The sun bringing joy and vitality to everything. And it feels like everybody wants your energy right now. And you're just like not allowing it. Not allowing it. Focusing all your energy on what you're wanting to achieve. And then there's going to be a place and time, when you feel inspired here and there, you might go out and shine and have fun. And really you're just shining your light on other people. But it's like you're going to wait till you feel that inspiration to do that, because other people are going to come in and kind of find ways to like be energy vampires, find ways to kind of cut you down with words, find ways to eye roll and talk about you. And you know what I'm saying? You're shining so bright that some people are like, whoa, I can't see. And they're trying to cause problems for you. They're trying to dim your light instead of causing the strength card. So that's why you're going to feel like so good and so glowing and so happy, but feeling like saying to yourself. And then really feeling like going out, and then you will see a lot of people that really do want to admire you and want to inspire other people to shine their own light as well. So this is like a really beautiful thing. But seven of feathers here, 7 of swords. There's something here about some things coming to light where people are just going to be annoying. They're going to be annoying and they're going to say things. I feel like you might overhear people talking about you or catch people giving you dirty looks, or just feel the energy and know, this is not for me right now. The Spirit is just saying, listen to that, because honestly, I don't feel like anything serious going on, but I definitely feel like you deserve to be in your full light, and anything that's going to dim your light, no, it's got to go. And that's it. Sorry. Not sorry. 4 of feathers, yeah. No. This is not an option. You're not meant to be like this. You're meant to be like this. And anybody that was trying to make you like this, they got to go. And that's that. So, yeah, the universe is wanting you to protect your energy at this time. And if you're feeling very, overwhelmed, a good thing to do is just taking a bath. And you don't even have to do anything crazy, putting rose petals and all these essential oils. Just water is enough. Yeah, the Hermit. I feel like you're going to feel when you need to pull back your energy, and you're just going to listen to that more. And management of that will be something that feels like it's going to be going on kind of the rest of your life, but it's just like, that's just who you are. But the universe is going to send you someone who is going to be in balance for you, and who is going to give to you and help you maintain that, who's going to watch out for you so you can do what it is that you need to do here in this world. So this could be a Libra person. It doesn't have to be a Libra person, but it's definitely somebody who appreciates your creativity and is going to let you be this creative genius that you are, and they're going to kind of take the back seat. It's like you're the star here. And in this next relationship, you're the star. You're the star. And they're going to be there, and they're going to be great too. But everybody's looking at you. That's, everybody's looking, what's that song? Everybody's looking at you, and they're looking at you. everybody's watching her and she's looking at you. That's what's going on here. Wow, that song could also be a sign. You hear that song playing somewhere, that's a sign. It's a sign that you're on your path. That's a sign that celebrations are on the way. This is someone that you can be playful with, that you can, share your bliss with, and you're both just sharing your bliss with each other. Instead of, what you've had in the past, which is just, not really been that, not really being able to get to the joy, because you're just always sorting through this BS and that BS, and oh my gosh, can we just celebrate now? Yeah, the world is the ending of that. Okay, this is beautiful. I'm gonna get a charm for you. Oh, the bumblebee. Excuse me. You got a bumblebee. The bumblebee is the card in this deck. That is the bumblebee. Okay, I don't know where it is now, but it's the 3 of Pentacles. The bumblebee. All this hard work that you have put in is going to be acknowledged, is going to be appreciated. You are going to see movement in that area of your life. So, also, I've been seeing a lot of bumblebees lately and picking up a lot of cards with bees on it. I'm just like seeing things with bees in general. And I also saw a video of all of these bumblebees balling around the queen bee to protect her. And I feel like that's what this next person is going to do. They're going to protect you in a way that you haven't been before. And that is going to let you shine your light even brighter. And it feels like this world has not even seen what you can do, because everything that you have done so far, you have done with no support. So imagine when you actually have, immense support. So, okay. Thank you, Leo. I hope I see you next time.